Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. Today is the 1-year anniversary of DICE Star Wars Battlefront, as the main release date for the game was November 17th, 2015. In this video I just wanted to talk shortly about the game, where it's come over the last year, and some of my thoughts on the game and my channel. I also want to quickly remind you guys that the Quad XP anniversary event is currently live in Star Wars Battlefront, so from today to Sunday you will get 4 times the normal XP in Star Wars Battlefront. So if you need some credits or some levels, make sure to jump on and play. 1 year from now I had recently landed from my trip to San Francisco and the release event of Star Wars Battlefront, where I got the chance to capture a ton of Battlefront footage. I remember that most people at the event ran channels dedicated around a mix of games, so they uploaded maybe one or a couple of videos about the game at the release, but I went all in and uploaded 13 videos in one day. I was afraid they would get lost with all the other videos, but they ended up doing fairly well, at least considering the size of my channel back then. I thought it was such an amazing experience to be able to fly out to the US for the first time and actually record gameplay to show you, my subscribers, and bring you as good content as possible to prepare you for the release of the game. As many of you probably know, the game did receive quite mixed reception at the release. The visuals and sound was obviously 10 out of 10, but some gameplay mechanics and most importantly the amount of content in the game got some quite heavy critique. A lot of people gave up on the game quickly after the release, but there was also a quite large amount of people who stayed with the game and over the next year saw how vastly it improved. Firstly with free maps and weapons for the community, but then with the DLCs, more free weapons, and a lot of community requests being implemented, such as skirmish, helmetless stormtroopers, hero skins, balance patches, party changes, and just quality of life additions in general. Although a lot of criticism from the release of the game won't get fixed through patches and content drops, they did do huge improvements to the game, and before the Death Star DLC, I would say the community was in a quite good place, and the general consensus was that the game had improved a lot. And even when I saw random Reddit threads outside of the Battlefront subreddit, people told other gamers that they should try the game again, since it's now a lot better than at release. This made me very happy for the future, as big improvements for this game would obviously make this game more popular, but also make people more optimistic for the next game. Unfortunately, EA and DICE kind of shot themselves in the foot after the Death Star by letting game-breaking bugs riddle the game and not release any patch in between the Death Star and the soon-to-come Scarif DLC. Personally, I've kind of gotten used to the bugs, and it's not something that prevents me from playing the game, but it is really no way to defend this from DICE's side, to be honest. I know that some people on consoles can't even play the larger game modes, you get stuck on hero pickups and all that kind of stuff. A simple patch in late October would have gotten the community back onto a great state, and the general opinion on Battlefront would be higher. At this point I think we're all just patiently waiting for the Scarif DLC, and we're all hoping that not only will it fix all the bugs in the game once and for all, but that it will also obviously add a ton of great content to the game. I think it's crucial for this game to end its active content cycle on good terms, and that they keep on adding patches after the Scarif DLC, because as with all DLC so far, it will most likely add a lot more bugs to the game. If we get any more content to the game after the Scarif DLC is still unknown, but although I don't think we will get that, it would be so good for the game and the community. I just really hope that DICE won't abandon the game after the Scarif DLC, but will actively support it up until the next Battlefront game. That is probably mutually beneficial for both DICE, EA, and of course the community. So all in all, I think the game has done an incredible journey from where it was 1 year ago, and I'm sure if we got our hands on the release version right now, we would be pretty repulsed by the stuff that is missing compared to now. But on the other side of the coin, there's still a lot DICE can learn from this first year and how they can deal with the future of this game and of course the next game post-launch. But that brings my anniversary thoughts to an end. Make sure to let me know what you think about the game and how it's changed over the last year. I will be streaming some Battlefront later tonight, so keep your eyes peeled for that. If you missed any of the following videos, you can check them out by clicking on the screen right now, and follow me on Gather for all my social profiles. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.